Simply Done, the podcast network.
Coming to you pre-recorded from Simply Done, the podcast network studios at a secret location in West Hollywood, California. It's Simply Done, the podcast. Hello, everybody. It is me. I am your pal. I am the Simply Don that we're talking about. I'm Don. And, of course, I'm here with the very lovely and beautiful and very talented Mary Jane. Hello, Mary Jane. Fine. How are you?
Good.
You're going to say hello to anybody?
Hello, Don. How are you? Hello, everyone in the universe. How's it going?
Very well. Thank you for asking. Anyway, today is a big show because today is a best of show. Mary Jane, do you remember the last time that the Big Three had a best of show?
Why, yes, I do. It was on www.thebig3podcast.com, April 10th, 2015. Would you like the title?
Go ahead.
Best of Big Three Volume XXXI. Classic Phone Calls Part 2.
And this is the next one. And today's show is an interesting one because the new clip that was put in the November Big Three Premium membership, the Two Dans, is getting so much love and so many people seem to enjoy it. What we're doing here today is we're going to give the entire background. This is from the day that Perry decided he was going to have me arrested till right before you saw the video, which is on the Big Three Premium membership. And how do they get to that, Mary Jane?
They can go to simplydonthepodcastnetwork.com and click the Big Three Premium membership button, or they can go directly to www.big3premiummembership.com.
So this is just to get what it took to get to the Big Three Premium membership video. This is the background through phone calls.
Take it away.
I think I feel vibration.
Hello?
I have breaking news.
Really?
Dude, listen, I was watching the 12 noon news on KCAL 9, and I saw Don Barris's apartment complex address on the news. And there was a guy that was thrown out of an apartment building window on the third floor, dead, on the north side of the complex.
Wow, so this is Don Barris's apartment?
Yes.
Huh.
And listen, I think Don Barris is involved.
What do you mean?
Either he's the murderer that threw the guy out the window or the guy that's dead.
Wait, you think he's dead?
I have no clue right now. But I think he's the murderer. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Well, look, I've known the guy for 26 years. He's got a temper that is way stronger than my temper. And I could just picture him going off on somebody and throwing him out a window. I mean, he almost killed me several times for the amount of years that I've known him and for pissing me off. But, you know, thank God I'm still alive. I feared of being killed many times being around that guy.
So was Don on the news?
Don was not on the news at all. No. They didn't give a name of the person that was dead, and they wouldn't say anything about who did the murder. They just said somebody was found dead on the side of the building. And that's why I contacted you.
Wait, so you're just assuming that it's Don Barris?
Dude, you forget I'm a detective. I was a DAP.
What's a DAP?
A DAP is a deputy auxiliary police officer. I can I can do an investigation on something like this and figure it out in no time. And I believe I have.
What's your evidence?
My evidence is knowing Don Barris and his evil rage on the way he likes to treat me. He treats me like shit constantly. He's aggressive beyond belief with me. He thinks he can run and control my life. He's fucked me tremendously with the Hollywood community, as well as being an actor and a star and doing anything other than Windy City Heat. He's screwed me up with people at the Comedy Store. He's just a raging maniac that I can't go to the Comedy Store unless I'm with Don Barris. Well, I don't want to have anything to do with the Comedy Store now, knowing that he's involved in this.
But we don't know for sure.
Excuse me. You don't know? I do. I know his attitude. I know the way he treats people. And I know that this is Don Barris. Dude, let me explain something to you. You don't know shit about detective work. I do. All right? And I'll tell you something about Don. I know Don. He's a maniac. He cannot control his temper. He's obnoxious beyond belief, and he treats people like shit.
Still, I'm not putting together the pieces where, there's a lot of people in Don's building. Could be anybody.
Well, yes, but guess what? The timeline from about 9:30, 10 p.m. the night before, which is usually around the time that Don would be leaving to go to the Comedy Store. He could have had it out with his manager. I'm thinking it could be a faggot crime. It could be a bad drug deal. It could be a gay deal. Or it could be a fight with the manager. These are my thoughts.
Wait,
because I know he...
Explain your first theory to me. You said it was a F-word crime? How is that?
A faggot crime? Please. For all I know, he could have been fucking the guy up on the third floor homosexually and then all of a sudden murdered the guy. I don't know.
We need to find out more information on this.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to call the Comedy Store right now.
Wait, you know what? Let me call them. Let me call the Comedy Store, and I'll call you right back.
Okay.
All right.
All right, bye. Hello?
Terry, it's Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Well, I called the Comedy Store.
And?
Well, I spoke to Adam eBay.
Right.
Well, Adam said that Don called about an hour ago, and he said he needed to take a leave of absence for a while.
Aha! That's it. That means he's a murderer because he's now on the run. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Well, you're the detective. You tell me.
It tells you that he did the murder.
Okay.
Bottom line, there's nothing more said. I was 75% sure he was the murderer earlier as I saw it on TV. Now I'm 95% sure he's the murderer. Okay? Yeah, he must have grabbed a few clothes and took off down to Mexico right after he did the murder.
What do you mean? How are you coming to this conclusion?
Oh, please. Let me do the detective work here. I've known Don, like I said, for 26 years. And since Jimmy Kimmel Live began, he never missed one day of work. Okay? He never missed a day at Jimmy Kimmel Live. He never missed a day at the Comedy Store. Unless we had to be out of town for a specific reason or something. But I mean, like when we went to Salt Lake City to do the film festival, or when we went to Chicago to do the Union Park thing.
Right. What are you trying to say?
The concert. But what I'm saying is Don Barris is dedicated to his job.
Well, that's a good quality.
That I agree. That is definitely a good quality. But again, he's not going to leave town to slough off, or just say he's not coming into work for any reason. He's a very dedicated guy when it comes to being on the job, showing up for work. I give Barris credit for that, but for his aggressive behavior and his obnoxiousness and this, I give Don Barris zero credit for, because he's a fucking murderer.
Wait, I'm just not following how you're coming to that conclusion.
Oh my God. How fucking stupid can you be? It's right in front of your face, dude. He calls the Comedy Store, and you're telling me you don't know what how he is the murderer? Shut the fuck up.
All right, you know what?
Just shut the fuck up.
Okay, I don't think that's necessary. Can you just explain it to me, please? Explain what. Look, I was not a DRP.
DAP, Deputy Auxiliary Police Officer.
Okay.
I know exactly why that prick is in Mexico. In my book, I know exactly what happened.
Okay, why don't you share with me what you think happened?
Look, I saw this happening on the news at 12 noon. So the murder happened either early this morning or late last night. Barris threw somebody out the window. It's either his apartment manager or the faggots. Then he realizes what happens, grabs a few clothes, drives off to Mexico.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you something else. I don't believe this is the first murder Don has committed. This is the first time he got caught.
Well, technically, he's not caught yet. He's if he's in Mexico.
Well, physically, no, but I caught him. Yeah, his ex-coworker, the guy that knows a hell of a lot more about police work than you could ever imagine. Look, I need to get over to the sheriff's department. I need to tell them.
Tell them what?
Tell them what happened. And tell them who I suspect could be the murderer. And tell them where he is.
What do you think happened here?
It's one of two scenarios. Either he had faggot sex with his upstairs neighbor or a bad drug deal. Unless he's killing his... three scenarios. Unless he killed his apartment manager.
Why would he want to kill his apartment manager?
Who knows? Who knows? Look, dude, I got to get down to the sheriff's office. This is majorly huge.
Okay, hold off on that, Barry. I actually happen to know a detective over in West Hollywood.
Oh, really? What's his name?
Detective Banachek.
Detective Banachek? Spell it for me.
B-A-N.
B-A-N.
A-C-E-K.
A-C-E-K. Banachek. All right. So when I go down there, I'm going to ask for Detective Banachek.
Well, hold on a second. Don't go down there just yet, because I can call him and we can talk to him on the phone to save you a trip. I mean, he's probably involved with this case.
Okay. But, wait a second. I need to make sure Don Barris is put in prison for this.
I just had an idea.
Talk to me.
Now, if what you're saying is true and Don is on the run,
yeah,
he's going to need a place to hide out.
He's got a place to hide out, Mexico.
But you're always talking about how, he treats you and how, you wish you could get respect from him. And, who knows what's happening with the Big Three now.
Big Three is over. He killed it. He destroyed the Big Three. By doing an act like this, that automatically ends the Big Three, as well as Windy City Heat too.
Well, hold on a second.
Don Barris is going to go to prison, okay? And no, we're not making that a movie.
But listen to me for a second, because that affects you and me. The fact that this could all be over is terrible. So now just hear me out here. What if you got in touch with Don and offered him a place to stay? You can put him up at your place for a while, so, just till the heat dies down.
Are you out of your fucking mind? I will never, ever, ever allow him back in my apartment again. Fuck no. Are you fucking crazy? I'm going to put a fucking murderer in my apartment? Fuck you!
But Perry, just think about it. If you put him up, he's going to owe you. He's going to owe you a favor. He's going to be indebted to you.
If I put him up, I might not even be alive the next day. Fuck you, you fucking idiot! Don't you ever suggest that again, you fucking moron! You fucking piece of shit! God damn, you are a stupid fucking nutcase. Look, asshole, I'm going to the fucking sheriff's. Fuck you. Goodbye. Thomas Perry, it's 6:23 my time, which makes it about 9:24 your time. Look, man, I'm really sorry about getting in your face about this whole Barris thing. I'm just so mortified, freaked out, and scared for myself about Barris. You know, I don't know if he's gonna try to come over to my place and attack me. I have no idea. I don't know what to expect from the guy. I can't have a murderer stay at my place. If I have a murderer stay at my place, it's a 50-50 shot I could possibly get murdered myself. So there's no way I'm going to allow a murderer to stay at my place. I don't ever want to have a murderer at my place. But now that Don Barris is convicted of murder, and I have the proof hands down, there is no way on God-given planet Earth I would ever want to have a murderer at my apartment. Ever again. Ever. It just scares me even thinking about it, seeing him try to come over here again. I'm sorry for going a little crazy, but right now I'm just freaking out over this. But you know what? Satan the devil is doing his duty and is doing his deed. Bottom line, he's fucking up. And Satan the devil is Don Barris. Don Barris is one of Satan's demons. That's why I call Don Barris Satan the devil. He's fucked up big time, and he's got the devil running through him like you have no clue. By murdering an upstairs neighbor, that totally makes him a demon. Look, I'm freaking out over this shit because I've known this murderer for 26 years. You know what? There has been many times I felt like I was going to be murdered. Okay? But he kept reinforcing me, you got nothing to worry about. I just scare you to make it funny. Yeah. You know how many times I thought I was going to get pushed off the cliff over at the park, over by Dodger Stadium? You know how far down that cliff falls? 100+ feet, okay? Yeah. Those tight walkways over there? Yeah, I could have been pushed with Don and Mole pushing me off the cliff several times. I haven't heard from Mole or Mary Jane. I don't know if either one of them are with him or if he's down there not only hiding but seeking to smuggle drugs back. I have no idea. I know nothing. I am completely dumbfounded and have no clue about anything with Don. But we need to talk to your detective friend, Detective Banachek. I called over at the sheriff's department, and they just gave me the runaround. They just made me leave a vocal message, and it didn't proceed into anything that I expected it to do. I expected a phone call back in a positive motion. They called me back, and they thought I was talking about some case in where was it? I forget. But anyway, they just mentioned a city name that I said, no, wrong. I said, it's the murder at 11 West Hollywood. Oh yeah, I think we've got a case like that somewhere in this department. And I go, oh God, you guys are fucking stupid. And I told this to the guy. He goes, well, I'm sorry, sir. I go, dude, if you're a fucking sheriff, you better get your shit together and make sure you got things in order, because this is a fucking murder, man. Somebody I knew for 26 years committed a fucking murder. Okay? I go, look, you're talking to a former DAP here, Deputy Auxiliary Police Officer. Yeah, I learned a lot in 6 months when I was a part of the 10th precinct. I'm not fucking stupid. Okay? So we need a real detective on this case, and Barris needs to go to prison. So kindly call me back, please, and let's get moving with this case. All right. Ciao. Bye.
Hello?
Hope I didn't wake you or anything.
No. What's going on? I just saw your text.
Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, I saw on the news that they said that the guy was found about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night in between buildings, in between apartment buildings. So it happened last night at around the time right before Don would be leaving to go to the Comedy Store to do his comedy act, about an hour before. Yeah, because Don usually likes to be gone by about 10:30. So yeah.
So what does that tell you?
It's him. It's him. That's what it tells me. And there's no way I'm going to hold back and not turn him in.
I think you should think about this, though, because there's other factors to consider, including your own career.
First off, what career? You call Windy City Heat a career? No.
I'm just saying I think you really need to think this through. I mean, this is serious. This is serious business here.
This is serious. Oh, yeah, it's definitely serious. But, leaving the dead body hanging and leaving the West Hollywood PD or the Sheriff's Department hanging is the only way Don's going to get off. But when a guy like me knows a lot about this guy, you think I'm just going to let him walk? What, are you crazy?
Well, you would be a valuable witness for sure.
I'll be a valuable witness, but I won't want to be a known witness. I mean, I could be the witness where Don doesn't need to know who it is. That's the valuable witness. And that's very easily done.
Well, so now with this new information, let's go through the facts as we know them. Let's put them together starting from the start.
All right.
What do we know for sure? And let's, through deductive reasoning, put together the pieces.
What they just said on KCAL 9 News was that the body was found about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night in between buildings.
That's number one.
So that's what happened. Where Don's doing something around his place at that hour last night. Bing, bang, boom, has a problem with the person up on the third floor, murders them in their house, and throws them out the bedroom window, the bathroom window, kitchen window, whatever.
Okay, what else do we know for sure?
Don's in Mexico. What else do I know about Don? Don never misses a day of work at Jimmy Kimmel Live. Since Jimmy Kimmel Live has been on TV, Don has been there every single night, Monday through Thursday. Every night of the week that Don's supposed to be there, he's there. Never took a day off. Even when he's sick, even when he had the flu, he was there doing his audience warm-up.
What does that tell you?
Don's dedicated to Jimmy because he knows he'll get a great paycheck.
No, but what does it tell you that he called in sick?
That tells me that he's it tells me that he's trying to make a run for it.
What if he called you tonight looking for help?
He's not going to get it. And hang up on him. Looking for help?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm just saying, as a, you know.
Yeah. Don's going to call me up thinking that I'm going to help him? Are you fucking, you got to be kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Devil's advocate here. Let's just say, you know, he says, hey, Perry, can you put me up for a couple of weeks until the heat dies down?
Are you out of your mind? Hey, Perry, put me up for 24 hours to see if the heat will blow over. Dude, I won't even put you up for 2 minutes because I'll make sure the cops are here when you expect to get here to throw you in jail for life. Life behind bars, bitch. I already know who the murderer is. It's you fuck. Boom, you're busted. Devil's advocate. And you want me to work with this guy again?
I just want you to get a good income and have good paycheck. I mean, you don't have any money right now. All your money. I mean, I'm looking out for you.
A good income will be a better job, not working with Don Barris. A better job. If you think my only job and only career is working as Stone Fury of Windy City Heat, you are stupid and sick.
Well,
I'm going to call you stupid and sick because if you think, Windy City Heat is all I have for my career,
that's not what I said.
Then I'm done. I'm done.
That's not at all what I said. But it is a significant portion of your career that a lot of people who could give you work are fans of. Now, but that's neither here nor there right now.
No. Let's go to this aspect. There's a dead body that's a part of this. Okay.
Correct.
Somebody is dead.
Correct.
There's family members from this dead body that wants the murderer.
Correct.
Okay. Wouldn't you want to help those family members catch the murderer?
Well, again, be a detective right now. Figure out, why would Don murder somebody? Why would he be in a third floor apartment? How did he get in there?
Who knows? There could be a zillion reasons why he's in that apartment.
If you had a guess.
Yeah, if I had a guess, they know Don. They know Don from the Comedy Store, and they also know Don is very good at supplying drugs, and coming with a drug delivery. Any sort of drug delivery, from pot to pills of any kind.
So you think this was a drug delivery gone wrong?
You got that right. Possibly a drug delivery gone wrong.
Who's getting it delivered?
Or a homosexual, or a homosexual act. He might be having gay sex with a neighbor. I have no idea. It could be his apartment manager that he got into a fucking altercation with.
But how do you go from having gay sex to throwing somebody out the window?
What do you mean, how do you go from gay sex to throwing somebody out the window? Don's a strong guy. Don's a very strong guy. Okay? It's not hard. But the strength that Don has, he'll pick you up like nothing. Bust the window open and throw you out.
It seems like we get a lot of circumstantial evidence here, not a real.
There's a zillion things and a zillion reasons why he could have killed this guy. Okay, and it's in the apartment on the north side because Don lives on the south side.
The timeline of this was when? This is last night?
They said that they found the body last night between 9:30 and 10 p.m. That there was a loud thump that hit the ground over there, and they found the body. Don had all the time in the world to kill somebody, not do a show last night, Sunday, prepare to get the fuck out of town, get out of town, go out of town, and then between Well, what is it? 10 a.m.
So is that enough time to get down to get down out of the country?
Oh, please. I could get to Mexico and back in that amount of time. Sure. 3 hours there, 3 hours back, 6 hours. Sure.
You're certain that this was done?
Well, if he's in Mexico, yeah, I'm definitely certain it's done.
But there just seems to be a lot of missing pieces to this.
Oh, that's the cops are going to say too when I go to West Hollywood PD.
Here's the deal: we need to know more information about this. There's a lot of information we don't know.
I definitely plan on becoming a private investigator over this.
Well, what's your first step? Because I think there's an obvious step here that we're not thinking of.
What is my first step?
Yeah. Because I have an idea. I don't know about you, but what would, if you want to really get into the private investigation of this particular case, there's an obvious move that we should be making right now.
Which is, I don't know what you're thinking, but talk to me.
You got to talk to Don.
Well,
you got to get information from him.
Oh, God. The last thing I want to do is talk to Don. The last thing I want to do is talk to Don. Because I know as soon as I talk to Don that he's going to say that it's me blaming him for something that he's going to say that I did.
Well, obviously, you don't call with that kind of tactic. You call.
No, you're fucking stupid right now.
No, listen to me.
You're out of your fucking mind. There is no.
You're not going to be calling with any kind of, trying to beat things out of him. You're calling, acting like you can help him. That's going to get information out of him. Look,
no.
The thing of it is, if he's in Mexico, he's not going to get much service down there anyway. So he's probably going to be leaving a message. But I think if you really want to help the police in this matter, I think that's the route to go here, because you call him, you get information. Maybe he confides in you. Then you got the smoking gun. Then this case is done. It is done.
He would never talk like that over the phone. He would never talk like that over the phone. Don is way too smart. Am I using the right word by saying smart? He's way too bright. That's even better. He's way too bright to even make the remark that he would go up to the managers and storm in and fucking tell the guy.
But if
he would never say something.
Haven't you ever watched, an episode of Law and Order or any of these crime shows? Whenever someone's on the run, they're in desperation mode. They want to talk to somebody they know. They want to hear a familiar voice, and they tend to give up information that they normally wouldn't do because, think about this. If you really committed a murder less than 24 hours ago, and now you're in some foreign country and you don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, think about it. What day is today?
Monday.
What usually happens on Monday nights?
The Ding Dong Show.
And he's missing that. He's not going to be a part of the Ding Dong Show tonight. Doesn't that tell you something?
He's not going to be part of the Ding Dong Show maybe for 2 weeks, is my suspicion. If not longer.
You think this is all going to be cleared up in 2 weeks?
If not longer. It's not going to be cleared up for a long time.
Can you humor me for a second?
I'm listening to you, but I'm also evaluating the ramification of the factor that you want me to help out a murderer and you're out of your.
No. See, this is where you're wrong, Perry. I'm helping out you. And the truth is.
Helping out me?
Yeah.
How?
Well, if you let me finish, I'll tell you.
Fuck.
If we call Don right now, first of all, I can record the phone call. If we get him to say anything incriminating, you now have physical evidence that you could turn over to the police. And then you could use this case to open up your own investigation agency. Look, you said yourself you think you chose the wrong career. What were you when you were a kid? You were in the auxiliary police? What was it called?
I was a deputy auxiliary police officer.
Right.
When I was 12 years old.
Would you say that you have better than average crime-solving skills?
Yes.
Yeah, I would too.
I don't even need to doubt that. I with all the busts that I've been in, for the shit that I've committed. Draining swimming pools and skateboarding backyard swimming pools, as well as stealing from family members. Yeah.
Well, that's actually committing crimes. I'm talking about solving crimes.
Right.
Just from talking to you tonight, I've been impressed with your deductive skills. So what I suggest is I can just, I can hook up my recorder. I can, you and I can just make a quick phone call to Don. Maybe he won't even answer the phone. But if he does, you go into Stone Fury mode, detective mode. Don, just like, and don't act like you know anything about this. Just like, hey, Don.
No, right.
What's going on? Hey, buddy, I haven't talked to you in a while. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, you sound like you're far away. Maybe he says he's in Mexico. Oh, what are you doing in Mexico? Because if he gives up anything, then we have it on tape. Then you could turn over that evidence, and then you're the hero. So I'm not looking to set a murderer free. I'm looking to get you some hefty reward, because I'm sure the family of this victim is going to be putting up a reward to catch this guy.
Right.
And after what's happened to you in the past month with all your funds being stolen and hacked and everything, don't you think you could use some reward money?
Some, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can hook this thing up. Hang on. Give me 1 second here. Let me just see if this will. Yeah. Okay. Batteries work. All right. What do you say to me just calling him real quick? And again, just play stupid and just get as much information
just
as
call
you can.
him and see what he's doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Where are you? Hey, buddy. Yeah, just calling in to check in with you. I don't need to tell you. You're the detective.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to do that.
All right.
Hang on. Now, look, Perry, remember, you're smarter than him. You can get information.
Okay.
All right. It's ringing.
Hola?
Hello?
Hola?
Hello?
Hola?
Hello?
Who's this?
It's Perry. What's going on, man?
Hey, Scaremaster, what's happening with you?
Not much. You sound like you're far away. Where are you?
Rather not go into that.
What happened?
Where are you?
I'm at home. I can see how things are going.
Yeah, well, a little embarrassed.
A little embarrassed. What's the matter?
Well, I really don't want to go into it now. In this day and age, every time that I talk to you, it seems like my phone's being recorded, so it's probably not best to talk to you. How are you, buddy?
I'm all right.
Yeah, what's new?
Not much. Not much at all. Just doing a lot of witness work. And so it's going,
You know what I found out recently? There's a lot of Jehovah Witnesses in Mexico. Did you know that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a huge there's a huge community of witnesses down there.
So where
are you at? So you're in Mexico. Well, why are you in Mexico?
You said I was in Mexico.
You just said you were in Mexico.
I never said I was in Mexico. I said I wasn't.
You just said you just said there's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses here in Mexico.
Yeah, I said.
You just said it.
Yeah, there are a lot of Jehovah Witnesses in Mexico.
And then you just tried to argue with me saying, how do you know I'm in Mexico?
Because I never said I was in Mexico. Why would you say?
Yeah, you did. Wait a second. Yes, you did. You said there's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses here in Mexico.
No, I didn't. I said there's a lot of Jehovah Witnesses in Mexico. Like the green peas on the moon.
Oh.
I didn't say I was in Mexico. Not on the moon either.
Okay. What's going on?
I don't know. You.
Yeah, just checking in.
Well, yeah. Anything else?
That's nothing more. Not much.
Oh, it's a weird call.
What?
This is a weird call, and I'll be honest with you. Right now, I don't need anything else weird in my life.
Why? What's going on?
I'd rather not go into it right now.
Okay. I don't understand, but that's okay. All right. If you don't want to talk, then we can talk to each other a little later.
Were you peeing just there?
Yeah.
You called me so I could hear you pee?
Yeah, well, not really so you can hear me pee, but I called you because I was, concerned.
Oh,
I was concerned. I don't know why I'm concerned. I don't know. just more or less checking in. Find out when Windy City Heat 2 is supposed to start filming.
Oh, really?
Or if there's a better film that I should start filming and just say, fuck it all. I don't need to deal with you anymore.
You know, in a way, it kind of sounds like it's Perry the investigator calling me. What are you trying to find out? It just seems like you're asking questions like you're investigating something.
Why am I investigating something?
I don't know. It just sounds like you are.
Okay.
In your voice, it sounds like you committed a murder or something. You have that kind of tension. Is that a copy?
A motorcycle just went by.
Oh, it's a motorcycle. Okay.
Yeah. Did I commit a murder or something?
That's what I asked.
It sounds like you committed a murder or something. What? Did you commit a murder or something?
I gotta go. Bye now.
Hello? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Doesn't that say that's him? He's the murderer.
He did get it seemed like he wanted to get off the call as soon as.
Yeah, because he knew that I was asking questions, and then he said that it sounds like you committed a murder, saying that I committed the murder when he committed the murder.
But you don't think he's trying to pin this on you, do you?
Of course he is. And he knows that I didn't do it.
That was a weird call.
It just proved that he did it.
Again, we don't have a smoking gun. We don't have proof. We have
We have the statement that he made, which is good enough for me.
What statement did he make?
Oh, boy. What statement did he make? He asked if I committed a murder.
But that doesn't implicate him in a murder.
Doesn't have to. He knows that him and I don't normally talk. And it's been a long time since we spoke.
That's true.
1. 2, who took off to Mexico exactly, I don't know, about 10 or 12 hours after, 12, maybe 14 hours after the murder happened? Don Barris.
I wish we could have gotten more out of that call. I mean, there's a lot of questions that still need to be asked.
There was enough said. There was enough said.
So you confident to go to the police with the information you have as of right now?
I'm confident to go to the police right now.
What would you tell the police right now? You got to start from scratch.
I walk into the West Hollywood PD and I immediately announce I believe I know the murderer, because the guy that I know, that I've known for 26 years, that I actually moved into that apartment back when I moved him in 25 some odd years ago, is now in Mexico. And I called him up, and he made the comment to me that I commit a murder, because I'm asking him a bunch of questions like I committed a murder. And then he doesn't want to get into why he's out in Mexico.
Well,
Give me a fucking break.
He didn't technically. I mean, I heard the call. He didn't technically admit that he was in Mexico.
Of course, well, no. He made the comment about being hiding out in Mexico. So then I said, "So you're in Mexico?" And he says, "How do you know I'm in Mexico?"
No. I mean, I heard the call. He said, there's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in Mexico. He didn't say that he was in Mexico.
Didn't he say here in Mexico there's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses? I thought he said something like here in Mexico. Either in Mexico or here in Mexico. Well, anyway, yeah, there are a lot of witnesses down in Mexico.
So what he said was true?
Yes, it is.
You're in the West Hollywood PD. You've laid this out saying, I had a phone call with this guy. He said stuff about Mexico. That means he's in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you take it from there?
I don't know. I know the two places that he works. He works as an audience warm-up for Jimmy Kimmel Live, which he's taking a leave of absence from, and he's taking a leave of absence from the Comedy Store, which both jobs he never leaves at all. He never vacations. Well, he does, take vacations from the two locations But when he does vacation from the two locations, it's for a good reason. Either he's in the hospital or he's out of town banging some girlfriend in Vegas, whatever. But this time, somebody died at his address, and within 12 hours later, he is in Mexico. And almost 24 hours later, it's backing up, it's about 20 hours later, I call him, and he questions me about Mexico. You know, there's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in Mexico. Why would he say that there's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in Mexico if he's not in Mexico? Why would he just blatantly say there's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in Mexico?
I will say that is odd. That is odd. It's not a smoking gun.
Right. Exactly.
Let me ask you this. Is there a past, if I'm the detective asking you for further information, is there a past history of this gentleman with violence that you know about?
Oh, my God. From 1992 on, he's been a violent fuck.
What happened in 1992?
He's always been arguing with me. I put a restraining order on him in 96. Between 96 and 2002, I stayed away from him. I wanted nothing to do with him. And then in 2002, I get the phone call that we're making Windy City Heat. So, I mean, I made sure I did what I could to stay away from him for 96, 97, 2000, 6 years. I stayed away from him. But he always kept tabs on other comics, knowing what's going on in my life. Yeah, because I was doing stand-up in all sorts of different clubs when we had a printing business, and I had other income coming in, other than my own, my disability. And I don't have another job. I just have my disability. So $300 a week is no longer $300 to $500 a week. Is no longer play money.
Well, again, I think there's a lot of circumstantial evidence here. I think you need to figure out a little bit more before you go to the cops with anything. I think tonight was a good first step. But I think tomorrow, like I said, I know somebody in the West Hollywood PD. I'll give you his number, and maybe you could talk to him. But let's reconvene. I mean, it's late here. I got to get to bed.
I mean, I could go to West Hollywood PD right now if that bothers you.
Well, you don't have any. We still don't have. There's a lot of pieces missing here. I'd rather just flesh.
I've got enough. I have enough.
I don't think you do. I just think we should talk about this more and flesh it out more. It's still,
There's holes in the statement that I should be making or stuff.
Okay. All right. Well,
okay. He made the comment about Mexico and there's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in Mexico. Well, I don't know why he had to bring up there's a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses in Mexico if he's not in Mexico.
Right. It was an odd coincidence for sure.
Very odd coincidence. Okay.
Did that throw you for a loop?
That he would make that kind of comment? Yes, it would.
Okay.
I guess he's trying to. That could also say that he's trying to be nice to me. But in what way? Why? Why would he make that kind of statement if he didn't drive by a Kingdom Hall or one or two or wherever the hell he is between Ensenada and Cabo San Lucas? He's not all the way down to Cabo. No way.
No,
he's not
again,
gonna get there in 12 hours.
Again, there's holes that we need to patch up, but I don't think we should. I don't think we could do it tonight. I think we need to think about this a little more. Obviously, the police are going to release more information to the press, and we got to get more information about that. We still don't know who the victim was.
Right. Yeah, that's the other. That's the other scary part. The victim could be a gay person in the complex or the manager of the complex.
So you've narrowed it down. It could be one or the other.
I don't see it being any of the girls there.
Okay.
I know of a couple of cute girls that live in the upstairs. I'm not sure if it's second or third floor. But he doesn't really talk to them. But I mean, no, yeah, like he's going to kill a chick. No, he's going to kill the manager or one of the faggots that he fucked in the ass. I don't know, or a bad drug deal by somebody that lives there.
So those three scenarios. There could be no other scenario but those three.
Which are
The ones you just said.
bad drug deal,
Right.
gay sex.
Right.
What was the third one?
The apartment manager.
Yeah. Bad drug deal, gay sex, or apartment manager. And that to me, yeah, narrows it down to those three are the reasons why he's in Mexico.
Well, I guarantee you're further along in this investigation than the West Hollywood PD.
And than I ever expected.
Yeah.
I think I should go to West Hollywood PD right now. Sheriff's.
You going to drive over there right now?
I got a half a tank of gas and $20 for gas. That's all I got.
Yeah, Perry,
I have no more money.
Yeah, I know you have no more money, and money's a big problem right now that we're still trying to put together. So let's not use any gas money that you don't have to right now. Again, please, let's wait. We did agree to wait.
All right.
But all right, let me get to bed, and you and I will reconvene tomorrow. But good job on this.
Well, good job on this because I've known the guy for 26 years.
No, I know, but still, the average person wouldn't be able to put that together. I'm impressed. Thank you.
All
right. Well, I'm going to go, and if I hear anything about this, obviously I'll call you.
You'll let me know. Okay.
All right,
man, dude. You know, I hate to say it like this, but I'm going to anyway. I've called him Satan the devil for ages. All right. That was just a sarcastic joke. But did you ever in your lifetime expect to get a news report, see a news report, or hear of a news report of somebody being murdered at his apartment building 2 stories above where Don lives?
No, honestly, no.
At about 9:30 p.m. on a Sunday night. Because Don would be leaving for work about 10 or 11 p.m. to go to the Comedy Store. So, oh, man.
It's a lot to take in. I get it.
Yeah. Seeing KCAL 9 outside his house with the cops and the facility and the whole building taped off was the other scary thing.
I get it.
Because the timeline, when they said 9:30, I thought it was 9:30 in the morning. But then they mentioned on one of the news, on the one of, not the first newscast I saw, but I think it was the third one that said it was 9:30 p.m. the night before.
Right.
So, dude, that right there gives him 12 hours to get to Mexico and hide.
No, you're right.
12 hours. He is across the border having a fucking Galileo good time hiding.
You've done some excellent detective work on this, I got to say.
Thank you.
All right, let's get to sleep.
Okay.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I mean, I've had problems with that guy for all 26 years that I've known him. I filed a restraining order on him back in '96. Up until 2002, I stayed away from him. In 2002, in early December, he had Bob. He tried to call me. I told him he wasn't allowed to call me. Then Bobcat called me half an hour later, said the funds are in. We're making a movie. So that's when I allowed Barris to get back in my life again. From that moment on. But I still had problems with the guy. Even after Windy City Heat was done, I still had problems with the guy. Wouldn't leave me alone. He constantly wanted to find out what I'm doing, where I'm at, who I'm with. It's like, my God, I'm not your fucking husband or wife. Jesus, leave me the fuck alone.
You know what's great about you is whenever I tell you that I have to go, you always throw in that final thought that makes me really think. I'm ready to hang up the phone, but then you throw in this extra tidbit that's like, wow, I hadn't considered that, but, I'm glad you did.
What do you mean?
Like, I'll say like, hey, I have to go, I have to run. And you're like, hey, just one more thing. And
okay,
you kind of bring it back and you kind of, make me think. And I'm just telling you, I appreciate that.
All right.
All right, brother.
Thanks. Okay,
Good
brother,
night.
man. Hey, thanks. Thanks for going through it with me and stuff.
You're very welcome.
Okay, buddy.
Good night.
Yeah, I don't know who else I could have talked to about this. I mean, if I was to talk to anybody else about this, I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad it was only you that I spoke to about this.
No, and let's keep it between us. Let's not bring it to anybody else.
Okay.
While there's an ongoing investigation. Okay.
Exactly. All righty.
Again, if I hear anything about this, I'll let you know.
Got it. Sounds good. All right, Big Daddy. Have a wonderful evening. Keep it safe, and we'll talk soon.
All right.
All righty. Bye-bye. Tom, it's Perry. Time is 2:22 my time, which makes it 5:22 your time. I just called Mary Jane. I wanted to see if she had any information about Don. And she was very, very nervous, I could tell. I asked her point blank, do you know where Don is? She says, I'm not sure. Yeah, you know, in that kind of retarded voice she does. Then I asked her if she spoke to Don. She says, maybe. Why? That's all I needed to know. Right there. That's everything I needed. She was very suspicious sounding. Extremely suspicious sounding. So what does that tell me? That tells me she knows where Don is. She's spoken to Don. And she's accessorizing Don's murder. She's an accessory to a murderer, a.k.a. Don Barris, better known as Satan the Devil. Now, I called her from my cousin's phone, which was probably stupid of me, but I told her to never call me back at this number because I got everything I needed from her. She knows where Don is. So you and I need to get moving on this because I want him behind bars. Because I want him in prison for life. That's where he belongs, and that's where I'm going to put him. You have no idea on how many times I feared him attempting to murder me or about to murder me in Salt Lake City, in Chicago. I felt like I was going to die. So many times around that guy. Once he's behind bars, it'll be the happiest day of my life. The guy that he treated like shit for 26 years is going to be the guy that's going to put him away. Stone cold, stone fury. All right. Call me back. Bye. Tom, it's Perry. The time right now is 9:24 Pacific time. That makes it 12:25 East Coast time. And I'm sitting here thinking about the Don Barris case. There's a zillion things rolling through my mind about what that fucking guy could be doing in Mexico. He could be stupid and just, act like he's on vacation and hide out for, I don't know what, a week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. But look, I've known Don for 26 years, and I know Don, okay? He's very sneaky, and he does things very efficiently. He like does all, checks all four corners before he does what he's going to do. And he's this. I mean, he killed somebody. He fucking killed an upstairs neighbor, and he fled the country. So what do you think he's going to do? He doesn't want to come back into this country looking like Don Barris. And it came across my mind, he could be down in Mexico getting plastic surgery to look completely like somebody else. Like he's going to get away with murder by changing his name and getting a complete facial look and all that stuff. Because he might even do that too. He might change his name, have a different facial look, have his vocal cords altered to sound like somebody else, do a complete, total facial makeover to look completely different by changing his appearance by getting plastic surgery. I'm investigating this case, and that's my theory. If he expects to be able to get away with it, I think if he expects to be able to get away with it, he's going to do, who knows, he might even have a sex change. A guy turning himself into a chick, coming back from Donald Barris, becoming Donna Barris. He's got the money to do it, okay? You and I both know he's definitely got the money to do it. He could right now be in Ensenada or Cabo or somewhere in Mexico getting plastic surgery done to totally look like somebody else, to get a freaking weight loss thing and a completely different look altogether. If he does it right, they could give him a hair transplant and a full head of hair. He can go long, he can go short, who knows? I mean, that's before they would, do what, a nose job, a facelift, a lip, do a surgery on his lips, who knows what. If he gets plastic surgery, he could sneak back into the country with a different name, with an altered voice, and sneak up to try to find me, and then whack me like he whacked his upstairs neighbor. I got to grow eyes in the back of my head and look over my shoulder wherever I go from now on, because I have no faith and no trust in anybody, as well as don't know where this prick is or know anything about where he could be. I don't know for how many years I've told you Don is the devil. Don is Satan the devil. And what does the devil do? He changes his appearance. He lies about everything. He does what he can to try to make you like and do what he commands. And that's why the whole world lies in the power of the devil. Don Barris has been in Mexico for a week now, and he could be getting plastic surgery, or he could be just getting drugs. Who knows? Who knows? I have no faith in him. I don't trust him at all. I got to be keeping my eyes wide open anywhere and everywhere I go, and looking out for him always. Because now I'm scared, yeah, but now I'm triple scared if this fucking guy comes back into this country, appearing as another human being, with maybe a hair transplant or a weight loss surgery thingamajiggy done to him, or with a facelift and a tummy tuck, or even a sex change. You never know. All right, call me back and we'll go over this. Okay. Good night. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, you know who it is?
I know who it is, asshole. It's fucking asshole Mole. What the fuck you calling me for?
It's Mo.
I know it's Mole. What do you want?
Dude, first off, I'm checking in with you because I was worried about you. Because
Well, why do you worry about me? I'm not worried about you. It's over.
This heat wave stuff is crazy. There's a record heat wave where you live. How you beating the heat?
I'm staying inside.
You got air conditioning?
Yes?
I was worried about you because that whole area, you live at 717 Cedar Boulevard, and that whole area is super hot right now. You know,
Look, I don't want to talk to you. I'm just disgusted. What do you need to talk to me about?
Master, first off,
Get to the point or I hang up.
please don't hang up. Please don't, because I just called.
What do you need me for?
Well, first off, that's a bigger question. That's a much bigger question. But what I wanted to talk to you about was,
Oh, my God.
what's going on with Dan?
His name is Don, not Dan, okay? Stop calling him Dan. His name is Don Barris, and Don Barris is a murderer, okay?
Dan's a murderer? What happened?
Look, I'm investigating the case. I'm not telling you shit. Got it?
Where do you think Dan is right now? He's not answering the phone.
I have no clue, and I don't give a shit, okay?
Okay, the reason I asked is because a lot of people are worried about him. He's nowhere to be found, and I'm asking you because you used to be a DAP here. True or false?
Well, yeah, I was once a deputy auxiliary police officer, and if you want to know where Don Barris is, ask Mary Jane.
I can ask Mary Jane, but she's really hard to understand sometimes because her voice is so high. And you get to say,
Oh, shut up. Goodbye, asshole.
Scaremaster, hold on a second.
Look, I don't want to talk to you. You're a drug addict. You're a loser. You call me up to bother me about a murderer? If you have a question, ask it. Then I'm hanging up.
I'm asking you as somebody professionally that we've worked together for a long time. One of our team, one of the crew, one of the band, whether you like it or not, has gone missing.
Missing?
Nobody knows what's up.
He's not missing. He ran out of town to avoid being captured. Now again, why in the fuck are you calling me?
I called you because, A, you're a DAPer.
Thank you.
Secondly, you're a Stone Fury.
Correct.
Thirdly, you're the best damn cop of the Big Three.
So what if I'm the best cop of the Big Three? There is no more Big Three. The Big Three is over. What else is there to talk about?
How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
How you beating the Heat?
I'm staying in and watching the X Games.
Oh, which ones are they? Winner, winner.
The one that's on right now is the BMX. The BMX of 2018 with Kevin Brady and.
I had Indian food last night. I had a BMXL this morning. You know what I mean?
A who?
Power movement extra large. BMXL.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's okay.
Anyway, hey, how's that pool going? Let's say this is the perfect day for a little pool party.
There is no pool party. God, are you fucking retarded?
I'm just really hot. It's just really hot.
Well, there's never going to be a pool party where I live.
Okay,
Never.
Well, we're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave.
It's the weather. I mean, you know, doesn't mean that I'm inviting a fucking bunch of morons over to my house.
Yeah, what is up with the weather, Scaremaster? What do you think? What can we discern from this?
It's called summertime. This is California. This is LA weather. It's summer.
Interesting. What about climate change? Is that part of it or no?
I have no clue. But you called for a reason, and I want to know why.
Exactly.
Why did you call?
Okay, well, first off, I wanted to talk to my best friend, just catch up.
You're not my best friend.
Secondly, I want to see how you're doing, how you beating the heat.
I'm doing fine.
And see, I wanted to see if you know what's going on with Dan.
Don? Do you know what happened to Don?
Scaremaster, don't take this the wrong way, but you're the best damn cop the Big Three's got.
God, why do you talk like this? You're a child. You ask a question and then you're answering You just won't shut the fuck up. Man.
What's going on? Fill me in.
I know nothing about Don, other than what happened on June, what was it, June 11th? I'm watching the 12 noon news on KCAL 9, Channel 9, and there was an apartment complex being taped off that somebody got murdered over there.
You mean 7722 Reseda Boulevard?
No, asshole. It was Barris's apartment complex.
Whoa.
Got taped off.
He got killed again?
He didn't get killed. He murdered somebody.
Whoa.
Don Barris threw a guy out the third-story apartment, which means you're 4 stories up off the ground. It's 40 feet up. And he threw somebody out the, I don't know, somebody on the third floor across the hall from him. That's close to the front entrance area on the other side of the hallway from Don's. But again, on the third floor, it's either the manager or the gay couple in that apartment. I don't remember which.
Okay.
But he threw somebody out the window.
Whoa. What do you think? The guy mess with the Elvis lights or something?
What?
Do you have any theories?
I'm telling you my theory, retard.
I know, but why did he do it? You got to have at least 3 theories. I know Stone Theory always has.
Why would he kill somebody? Why would he kill somebody in his own building? Maybe a bad drug deal. Okay. Maybe a gay sex with his fucking upstairs neighbor. I don't know. Or his manager got into his face. I don't know.
So, 3 reasons why it could be. Skillmaster, you have to understand, this is a real big blow to the big 3 and for everybody. I mean, man. So what do you do? What are you doing? You've been helping him out?
Why would I help him out? Look, it's over. The faggot tried kissing me on the lips, and when he did that, I said, I'm done. I want nothing to do with any of you ever again. I'm done.
You didn't kiss me.
You didn't have to kiss me. You just know the fucking fag.
I want to kiss you, so stop asking.
You know the fag. You know the bald, fat fucking fag. I'm done.
Okay. So, listen. You know the fact. Now we know the fact. My question is, is he staying with you or no?
Don is not in this country.
Oh.
He called Kimmel and he called the Comedy Store Monday.
Right.
Around the time of the news report, in between, 2 and 6 p.m., and said he's going to be out of town for a while.
Whoa. He never does that.
I know.
That's disconcerting. Hey, Skinmaster, let me ask you this. Have he reached out to you since the two of you both, let's be frank, both of you guys are seasoned murderers. Him with either his manager, a gay tryst, or a bad narco deal. You, Nathaniel, Eric, so many.
I never, because you said that, fuckface, I'm done with even talking to you. Yeah, because I don't know these fucking people that you're saying that I murdered, you fucking faggot. Nathaniel, I don't know a Nathaniel that's dead.
Okay. All right.
God, you're fucking sick.
No, I get it. Okay, Scareman, so I'll play along. You don't know.
It's not a fucking joke, Jagoff. You're trying to make something funny out of something that's real. This is not comedy. And I'm done with fucking comedy if I have to work with a fucking freak named Walter Malinsky or a fucking faggot fuck named Don Barris. I want nothing to do with comedy if I got to work with you two fucking assholes ever again.
And my name is Walter Malinsky.
I know.
I'm Scaremaster, so what do we do about Dan?
I'm done with him.
I'm not.
The only thing I got nothing to do with that guy.
Listen, I don't
know what to do with him. I don't know how to reach him.
Okay, so what do we do to stay out of jail again?
What do we do? What do we do? There's no we, motherfucker. I'm not going to jail. I got nothing to do with this shit.
Scaremaster, how funny would it be if we were in jail? The big three in a jail cell, like us bumbling around like...
No, it would not be funny. Go fuck yourself.
I'm just saying as far as a comedy movie goes. The big three goes...
What movie? What movie? You fuckers ripped me off in the first film.
We did? What happened?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Who rewrote the fucking film? Who got cheated out of writer credits for the movie?
John Quincy Adams.
I did, you fuck!
Goodness. Hey.
I did, you fucking loser!
Hey, hold on. Scaremaster.
God damn! I'm done with this conversation.
Stop. Would you stop for a second, please? You're so emotional all the time.
You beat around the bush every time we talk.
Scaremaster, just relax for 1 second. God, and just listen. Man, you're always just yelling. You never listen. Did you listen for a second? It's Dan. Well, he is, because I believe you. You know what you're talking about as far as law enforcement. You're a DA, and you stay Pete everywhere when you were a kid. So now you know things. You've got this series of 3 possible reasons why you did it. You've got motivation, okay? If you got a motive and you got 3 of them, he's guilty.
Whatever.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to make a phone call real quick. Stay in the line, but don't say anything, okay? Hold on.
Oh, brother. If it's that faggot Quincy, I'm hanging up.
You could have been a cop. You could have been a detective. No thing.
I know I could have. I know I should have been a cop.
Not that you should have, because you might have gotten shot. No one wants that. Well, almost no one.
I could still be a private investigator, though.
I understand. But stand on, but don't say anything for a second, okay? Okay? Scaremaster. Are you there? Don't say anything.
You said not say nothing.
All right, I get it. Hold on. I'm going to do a 3-way really quick, but just stay on the line, okay? Make a grunt if you understand.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's ringing. Hold on. Hello! Hey, Mr. Harris, what's going on? What are you doing? Oh, I'm lounging about. I'm listening to some...
Oh, my God. Why? Mo!
Walter, you there with Scaremaster? No, I'm actually, he's at his house. I'm out. And I was calling you, but he was going to be quiet. We're going to surprise you with that.
What are you calling Quincy for?
I wanted you to tell him about Dan being a murderer. Oh, Dan's a murderer. Oh, the phone. Yeah, I'm sorry. I blew it.
Oh, my God. Hang up the phone on this faggot.
Betty, please, let's be civil. Let me ask you something. Have you spoken with Tom recently?
Why?
Because I've heard that Tom's been pumping iron and has lost a lot of weight. Could this be true?
It's none of your business what Tom does.
Is it possible to get some recent photos sent my way?
No, you're not getting any fucking gay photos, faggot.
Has he been working out? Is that true? Has he been pumping iron?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I just wanted to confirm the rumors.
Don't worry about what Tom Brennan looks like. He looks fine. He's doing fine. Mind your own fucking business.
I don't want him to be...
You want to go to prison? You fucking faggot? You want to go to prison?
And I was...
You rapist motherfucker? Hey, rapist motherfucker, you want to go to prison? It's about time. You come to the States and go to prison.
I didn't rape anybody.
No, Quincy the fag.
Oh, well, that's an old nickname from college. They're from Universidad, but let's not go there. Grenada was a wild time. Anywho, listen. That's how I'm a doctor. Anyway, listen. Tell me about Mr. Barnes being a murderer. Yeah, tell him.
Yes.
Let him tell me. Yeah, tell him. No, Walter, please. Walter, let Perry speak. I'm trying to let him speak. Please. Perry, would you speak? Does Walter always interrupt?
I was watching the news.
I don't interrupt him. Walter, quiet. Does Walter always interrupt you like this?
Yes.
Well, he shouldn't. It's quite rude.
All right. I know it's quite rude. Well, you want me to tell you what I know?
Would you please, lover?
What'd you call me?
Just tell me what happened with Mr. Barnes.
You call me lover again, I'm hanging up.
It's an old expression of affection. Relax. You need a good massage.
June 11th, 12 noon, I'm watching the KCAL 9 News. There's a special report that there's a murder that has just taken place. The murder was at Don Barris's apartment complex.
Dear Lord. Murdered?
I immediately suspected Don murdering somebody. Immediately suspected Don of murdering somebody. Okay? Why not? Well, because Don's the loudest fucking guy in that complex. He's the noisiest guy at that complex. And he's the most aggressive guy at that apartment complex.
I've only been there one time during a podcast, but I found it lovely.
Whatever. But you know where he lives. I don't believe a word you're saying. That's because I know you're full of shit, and I know Mo's full of shit. Okay?
What did I do? I've been there a bunch of times. Jim, you know I know where it is.
Yeah, I know you know where it is.
Yeah, I've been there with you a couple.
They showed where a guy was thrown out of an apartment from the third floor on the north side of the complex. Okay, and they showed where he fell and landed on that north side walkway on the north end of the building. Okay, they didn't show the body there or anything. So my first inclination is it's Don that did the murder. Then I hear that Don called Jimmy Kimmel saying that he's not going to be at work for a while. And he also called the Comedy Store and said the same thing. Okay?
All right. I mean,
that's the story I have.
I'm a party by arty boy. I'll admit. Has it fallen off some yet?
What?
Scaremaster, let me ask you this. I know personally, I don't know if Walter knows this, but you were, true or false, a DAP, yes? Yeah, I said that.
I what?
In the Deputy Auxiliary Patrolman.
Right, DAP.
Yes. Say that. That's
back in 76.
On theory where you immerse yourself into the road. Tells me you must have, I will say, 3 motives in mind.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you thinking? Why did he kill somebody? Why?
I have no idea. Look, I don't live with Don. I don't hang out with Don. I have no clue about Don. He is a different person every time I deal with him.
But maybe it was a drug deal gone bad.
That's what I was thinking. It was a drug deal gone bad. Because I know Don's a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm. And what else? What other theories?
I'm thinking that he could have had gay sex with the guy on third floor and killed him. Or he killed his manager. I don't know.
Okay, so there's our 3 theories. A lover's tryst, a narcotic deal gone south, and something or other with the manager. This is what we know. Yeah, he told me that already, Mr. Abs. I know that, Walter. I hadn't been on the phone earlier, so he's just filling me in. Now, Petty, are you at all helping Mr. Barnes in his life?
Look, I want nothing to do with Don. That fucking kid, that attempt of kissing me on the lips ended it. That attempt of kissing me on the lips ended it. My relationship with Don Barris is over. My relationship with you and Mole is over. This phone call.
You have to admit, you have an affinity for detective work. You could have been.
Okay.
I think you could have been a wonderful detective. You could have been Mannix.
Okay, whatever.
I'm spitballing something here. Spitballing. Yeah, I showered you spitballs. Give me struck. Walter, not that kind of spitball. What time is it? We're discussing, oh my dears. What is it? Walter, please, be quiet. Let me talk to Teddy as grown-ups for a moment. All right. Teddy, can we speak as grown-ups? And Walter, please be quiet for a moment. Fine, dudes.
Perry,
What?
what do you think about this? A remake of Smokey and the Bandit, You Are the Cop.
Oh my God, we're not talking a fucking movie, you fucking loser. We're talking a life here. We're talking a fucking human being that's dead. Okay? And I was watching this on the fucking news. Jag off.
Understood. Note.
My God.
I said notes taken. Hey, may I say something?
What?
I was the Burt Reynolds character, and I was Toki instead of
Would you shut up? You too, you fucking freak. My God, we're not talking making a fucking movie, you fucking assholes. We're talking about a human life. This is not acting. This is reality. This is something that happened to a fucking neighbor of Don Barris. Either Don killed somebody and escaped the country, or Don killed someone and escaped the country. There's only one theory, and Don's the killer.
Okay, note taken. Yes, that's right. Take the notes. I will say this, Teddy, I'm sorry, just a sidebar with you, Walter. You couldn't be Toki because Toki would be Smokey. Smokey was the cop. The bandit would be the choker, and so you have to work out something with that. Oh, yeah, that's right. So,
anyway, so now what?
Precisely. Teddy, let me ask you this. Are you accessorizing Mr. Barnes at all in his flight from justice? You yourself being a murderer yourself with Nathaniel and Eric.
I'm not a murderer, you fucking freak. God, you guys are sickening.
Mr. Adams, don't mention that. He's really sensitive about it. Just tell him he didn't murder Nathaniel and Eric. What? He did. No, tell him he didn't. Okay. Penny.
How would I have murdered somebody when I wasn't there if they died? You fucking freak.
Agreed, I agree with Perry. So where do we go from here now that all the children are growing up?
Well,
what are you talking about? Where do we go from here?
It's an Alan Parsons reference. Come on, he's fat now.
What's this?
Oh, my dear. Perry, how do we bring the boy back home? You're talking about Mr. Barnes, right?
What are you saying?
We must bring Mr. Barnes home. Yeah, let's bring Dan Barney home, dude.
Bring Don home. Bring him to the police station. He's going straight to jail. There's no bringing him back in peace. He's a fucking murderer. He's coming. When he gets on the borderline of California and Mexico, he should go straight to jail.
Why?
Because he's a murderer! You fucking moron! God, one more stupid remark, and I'm hanging up the fucking phone.
Yes, I agree. God,
you're a fucking idiot.
I'm with Perry on this one. Asking why is ridiculous. Ours is not to reason why.
Perry.
What?
Listen, question for you. I'm worried about you in this excessive heat wave. How are you beating the heat?
I'm fine.
All right. What do you think of this? Walter and I popped by for a little pool party this afternoon.
You're not coming over. You're not allowed in my apartment.
But it's been so devilishly hot. I would love a little dip in your 7-7 pool.
No fucking way. There will never, ever be a pool party in my apartment complex. Do you understand me? You fucking low-life piece of shit. No fucking way. God almighty. You know, I threw you guys out once before, and I don't want you back here again.
You didn't throw me out, and I'll tell you something. If I were invited into your home, I would bring a gift. I would be a...
If you were invited. I am not inviting anybody here.
Quietly, I would sit quietly atop your mother's pajama with my little plate.
Oh my God! You know, you're not allowed in my place ever.
Teddy, lover, listen to me. Never say never.
I just did. You're never allowed in my apartment complex. You're never allowed in my apartment.
How's about this? How's about the scenario where you're alone, lonely, and you're watching the...
That ended it right there. There's no fucking way I ever want to be anywhere with you alone.
I'm talking about you. You're alone, you're watching the telly. You've got a big bowl of, what is it you eat? Beans, so fagioli. You've got a big bowl of pasta fagioli, and you're shoving it into your mouth.
No, I don't have a big bowl of pasta fazool that I'm eating.
And you say, boy, that's some beans, Mom here. And I love pasta beans.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to paint a word picture. All right? I'm running out of paint, if you know what I mean.
I know I don't know what you're saying, nor do I know what you mean.
I will bring a gift, a good gift, a quality gift. I will be a perfect gentleman. I will sit at the table, at my chair. I put a serviette.
You're not allowed here. Listen, you fucking rapist faggot! How many fucking times do I have to call you? You are not allowed in my apartment! Faggots are not allowed in my apartment! Rapists are not allowed in my apartment! And of course, murderers like Don Barris are never allowed in my apartment again! You motherfucking faggot! Fuck you! Goodbye!
You don't have to be rude about it.
Hello? Hello?
What'd you think, Mary Jane?
Well, Perry did it again.
That's one way of putting it.
Don, with your different t-shirt every day, I'm a little confused with what's going on.
What's confusing about it?
Well, you ended it on t-shirt 1003 when that was 3 errors, and then...
Okay, stop right there. Don't call them errors. What I did is I was trying to set the world record for the most different t-shirts worn in a row. And I said that I would wear different t-shirts, but also different style t-shirts. I screwed up because I didn't know that I had one. I bought another one and I wore it. So when we were coming through the home stretch, I found it wasn't just one time I did it, but a total of 3 times. So I said, well, I'll reach 1,000 t-shirts. That's why I reached to 1,000 t-shirts in 1,003 days. But I told everybody that starting in January, I'm going to go again. But this time I'm going to set the world record because now I've got t-shirts lined up and it'll be a lot easier and there'll be no mistakes made.
So you're still accepting t-shirts?
Yeah, because I'm going to try to set the world record, and the world record is like over 3,000. So I'll probably be doing this the rest of my life.
So if anyone out there would like to send Don t-shirts, please send it to Don Barris. That's 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Please send 2XL t-shirts. Thank you. Don, has anyone been sending you anything?
Yes, there actually has been. And this I feel bad about. Jake Enarambus. I'm sure I fucking said his name wrong, and that makes me feel bad. So even though I'm not supposed to, he sent me this very funny shirt, Hagen Dumps, in honor of Perry. He sent me this shirt, Hagen Dumps, I guess in honor of Perry, and he wrote me a note, and I'll read that because I screwed up his name. Hey, Don, after listening to the podcast, I was shocked because the Hagen... Dear Don, after listening to the podcast, I was shocked because the Haagen-Dazs, he spelled Stairmaster and it's Scaremaster, defiled was my late great uncle's. During COVID-19, I've had time to go through his stuff and found this never worn dead stock shirt. That's the one that I just showed. It is coincidentally your size. Enjoy the poof shuffle. Jake from Joliet, not in charge. And then I also received, they didn't leave a name, but Jackalope Trading Post, he sent me a baseball shirt, so that's good too.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, it sure was. If you wanted to get in touch with us on the social media, Mary Jane, how would they go about getting in touch with you?
Well, more importantly, every single Monday night at 10 p.m. at the world-famous Comedy Store, except for right now when we're in the middle of the pandemic, you can see the Ding Dong Show. But now, during the pandemic, you can see the Ding Dong Show on YouTube channel, Simply Don, the Podcast Network YouTube, at 10:30 p.m. on Monday nights. Also, for Facebook, please join the Big Three Fan Club, Simply Don the Podcast Fan Club, and the Ding Dong Show Fan Club. On Reddit, it's SDTPM. Also, Discord, Simply Discord.
Yeah, and in the Discord, I should say this. Tomorrow night, Monday night, after the Ding Dong Show, we're going to do a little thing on the Discord where I'm going to go in and I'm going to talk to people on the phone line. So go there and check that out after the Ding Dong Show tomorrow night. But Mary Jane, you know what? Thank you for giving everybody else's stuff. But how could they get in touch with you?
Oh, on Instagram, A with the circle, THESMOKING. And for Twitter, after the A with the circle, please remove the THE. Thank you. Don, do you have any social media you'd like to share?
Yeah. Go to Simply Don 1. That's the number 1 after Simply Don. Go to Simply Don 1 on my Instagram, my Twitter, my Periscope, all that stuff. Go there. I'm at Don Barris on Facebook, but I need followers. Brody Stevens one time told me you're nobody until you have 10,000 followers on Twitter. I had 10,000, then I went almost 1,000 backwards. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But Mary Jane, I can't talk about this. It's a long show. So now it's time to say goodbye.